Hello, hello, welcome, 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 welcome. All right, welcome, guys. Glad to be here. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome, hello, hello, welcome. Please, what I want you to do is share where you're watching from. I'm Falayomaki. I'm in Southampton, so share where you're watching from. Let me have a feel of the people that are here. Let me have a feel of the people that are live on this webinar. Okay, welcome, welcome. Let me know, let me have a feel of the people that are here. Okay, we are scattered around, right? We are scattered all around the world, I want to believe, right? So let me hear where you're watching from. Okay, now people are sharing. Oh, good. All right, all right. Okay, your name, where you're watching from, that'll be fine because some people's names are not showing. So your name, where you're watching from, let's have it so that other people can know that they are not alone. We've got people from all over the UK, especially all over the UK, because this is actually for people in the UK. All over, yes, I'm seeing a lot of people from all over the UK. Are there people from Scotland? Are there people from Scotland? Let me see if there are people from Scotland. Okay, I'm getting a lot of people from England. Are there people from Scotland? Okay. So I'm going to be checking. If you see me looking around, just know that I'm trying to check that everything is working fine. I believe everyone can hear my voice now. So I believe everyone can hear my voice clearly. And okay, yeah, we've got people from Scotland. So yeah, it's a full house. Everybody, it's a full house today. It's a full house. So I'm going to kickstart now, but I just want more people to get in so that we don't, there's no need for us, nobody will miss out, okay? If we want a little bit more, then we can kickstart. But I'm seeing a lot of people in the UK, I'm seeing a lot of people, England, Scotland. Okay, a lot of people in the UK. All right, so basically, this presentation is for people in the UK. All right, so I'm not surprised if we're getting just people in the UK. All right, UK. Okay, Scotland. I'm seeing, of course, a lot of London's. Dorset. Okay. All right. So just if as you're joining in, just let us know where you're watching from, so that everybody knows that everybody kind of know where others are watching from. Okay, and also it gives me this feeling that okay, it's not just me right here, because hey, I'm in my home in Southampton. You guys are around the UK, so that's why I want to always have a feel of where they're coming from, so that I'll say, oh, I've imported over so in so countries in the UK, right? So it just gives me this gives me this good vibe on what I'm doing. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, I'm going to try to see if my slide is ready, and okay, let me just put my slide on so that we can check if it's live. Okay. Share screen. All right. So can you see my screen? Can you see my slide? Can you see my slide? I need to know if you can see my slide. Okay, let me check on my mobile device. Let me check on my mobile device if everything is all good. Okay, all right. Everybody's seeing my slide. Yes. Are you seeing my slide? Okay, yes, I can see your slide. That's great. That is great. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. Perfect. All right. If you can see my, okay, a lot of people are saying they can see my slide. Yeah. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this life-changing workshop. I promise you, you will not regret sparing your time to be here. You will not regret sparing some time to be here. Okay, so I think we can kickstart now. So welcome to Amazon's Payroll Secret Workshop. I'm going to share with you how to legally get on Amazon's payroll, earning 2,000 or more monthly using the Amazon KDP OPE method and artificial intelligence without working long hours, submitting CVs, or frustrating 20 hours limitation. So, or maybe you're doing it because you just want to have a side hustle. So here, I want to ask a quick question, okay? Before we get into the main event, I want to ask a quick question. Who here is tired of these three things I made mention of? Just type in the chat box which one you are frustrated about. Maybe it's working long hours that is frustrating you. Type long hours. If it's CVs, type you're tired of something. Just type CVs. And if it's 20 hours, type 20 hours. So I want to have a feel of the challenge. And if it's just you just want something on the side, type side. Okay. Okay. Type side. If it's long hours, type long hours. If it's CV, type CV. Type if it's 20 hours as a student, unfortunately you can't work more than 20 hours. Let us know. Okay, so a lot of people are saying long hours, and some people are even saying all. Wow. Okay, somebody said side. Oh, that's great. CV long hours. Okay, now how do I know this? Because obviously I'm in the UK. I know the challenges we Nigerians are facing in the UK, and that is why I can be precise by saying these things. Okay, that's to tell you that I know, I understand what we are going through, and that is why we have put together this presentation so that you can start earning even more than what you're making right now. Okay, and I'm telling you, this is more than possible. And you see, I'm not saying a brand new company. It is Amazon. Everybody knows Amazon, right? In the UK, Amazon is like the number one shopping website on the UK. So I believe everybody knows Amazon. Okay, so now a lot of people are saying long hours. They're saying they're tired of CVs or 20 hours. Some people are really saying everything. I understand. So that is why I'm sharing this method with you so that you can do this without asking for shift, doing odd jobs, or getting paid minimum wage per hour, without being stuck behind the desk for long hours, being yelled at by your white boss, and you can't do anything about it. No pun intended, but that's the truth. That's what we face. A lot of our bosses, especially when they see our skin color, they are a bit harsh on us. Okay, some even feel threatened that we're taking their jobs. Okay, so the experience is unique, okay, unique to us that are migrants in this country without prior experience near a huge capital to start. So this is also very important because you don't need an experience to do what I'm about to share with you today without quitting your present job. So yes, I know you have to put food on your table, right? And you don't have so much time. And that is why I've put this whole thing together so that you don't need to quit your job. You still need to put food on your table while you build this by the side so that you can replace your present long hour job. The truth is, If you make more than your long hours, there's no reason why you'll be picking long hours. That's the truth, okay? And that is why we're putting this thing together, okay? Without worrying about working over 20 hours if on student visa. That's also very important, right? Because it's frustrating when you know that you can't work more than 20 hours and you can actually you need to pay your school fees, you need to pay your rent, you need to do all this, right? These are very, very important. For public disclaimer and full transparency, results are not typical. Yes, you're going to see my results. You're going to see the result of what I've been getting for 12 years doing this. So I've been doing it before I came to the UK. All the people I shared it with even before coming to the UK are going to see their result. But this is not to say that once you start, you immediately get the result we are getting. It's going to take a while. It's a real business that are going to build over time. And trust me, it's going to pay. It is going to definitely pay you because it's Amazon. You're just going to be partnering with Amazon. Who is excited about this already? Like partnering with Amazon and you don't have to work long hours, you don't have to submit CV, there's no interview and all that, and you can still make more than you're making from working 9 to 5. If you're excited, type excited in the chat box. Let me have the feel of everybody in this room right now. If you're excited that you don't have to work long hours, you don't have to be at the office, and you still get to make more from Amazon, and they're going to be paying you every single month, exactly like a salary. If you're excited, yeah, a lot of excited are coming in. All right, that's great. That's great. Because you need to be pumped up about what I'm sharing with you today. Trust me, it is going to change your life if you decide to take action. And now, so this is not also a get rich quick scheme. This is partnering with Amazon. I'm just a mouthpiece. Trust me, I did create this. I also found it and I've been using it for 12 years. So I'm sharing something that has worked with me, but it's a real business. It's not a get rich quick scheme. And trust me, it's something that once you get right, it's going to pay you for the rest of your life. Okay, for the rest of your life, once you get it right. Okay, so this is a real business that will take time to grow to the income level you desire, even though I'm going to review to you the fastest route to your income goal with what I'm about to share with you. So let's quickly do this. Let's do this thing, okay? All right, so there's this concept that I always have in my head. I call it the freedom number, okay? The freedom number basically means what's that amount that you make, that you can be making right now, that you feel, okay, I'm comfortable. I don't need to work. I don't need to overwork myself. What is that freedom number for you? So tell me, what is that freedom number for you, okay? Just type in the chat box. Something that if you make right now, you say, oh, I'm really doing good. Just type your freedom number, the idea of a number, like okay, for example, average people in Nigeria make £2,000, right? So if you make about £2,000 and you don't have to work longer hours, you don't have to be chasing extra shift, you will be happy, you'll be contented. Okay, what is that freedom number for you? Somebody said, so okay. So a lot of people are dropping different figures already. Okay, a lot of people are dropping different figures already. All right. Okay, all right. A lot of numbers are coming in. Okay, so why? So I want you to hold that thought by the side, okay? Because what I'm about to share with you today will help you get to that number, okay? It is very, very crucial you think about it so that you know that, okay, we are going on a journey to you achieving that freedom number. Yeah, trust me, I'm not saying you will achieve it in a day. I'm not saying you achieve it the same month you start. But I'm telling you, what I'm about to share with you will get you to that number. That is the most important thing, okay? So let's put that at the back of our thought, at the back of our mind, okay? So, and just like every income opportunity, this requires either your time or your money investment. Even though it is not up to what you pay for a good sneakers, it's not up to the picture of these sneakers I'm sharing with you now. To start it, you're not going to even spend up to £200 to start it, £220 to start it, okay? That's to tell you that it's not like all these courses that they tell you go and pay, you pay £700 to learn, then you now still pay £1,000 for certification, then you now still start looking for a job. All those is not part of this, okay? What we get here is enough for you to start. If you want to work with me extra, of course, you have to make a little bit of investment, but you can start tomorrow and be on the journey to any that your freedom number, okay? That is very, very important. So who is this for? Anyone tired of working so hard and barely having enough left after paying bills? Anyone tired of not having enough time with their loved ones? You see, a lot of people kind of blame the country and say, oh, When we come to this country, we start having family problems, we start having breakups, we start having wives, attacking their husband. Sometimes I say, I just think about it from another perspective. You can't blame these people that are having family issues here. Why? Because me that I'm used to having my wife at home, all of a sudden I don't see her for 1 week, 2 weeks, and it's been going on like that for years. Eventually, we start drifting. Before you know it, you have become flatmates. And that's why we're putting this together so that we can solve all these issues. Everything starts with the money problem. Now, it's not a problem because you have the job, but the job is not taking the time that you're supposed to spend with your loved ones. We are going to sort that today. Anyone who start off doing odd jobs that is gradually affecting their body or health, trust me, there is no one that loves factory job. There's no one that loves warehouse job. None of us love the warehouse job, but because it puts food on our table, help us pay our bills, we are fine to do, we are doing it. But that's not the way we want to go. We want a situation whereby we can actually make the same amount of money and not work ourselves to death. Okay. Any stay-at-home mom or dad who wants to do something to support their home, this is for you. Anyone who wants to be wants to have a genuine profitable business that doesn't have huge capital to invest. Anyone wants to a business that doesn't want to complications attached to brick and mortar businesses. Some of us have sent money home to start a business, and at the end of the day, the money just goes down the drain. There's nobody to hold for you because probably you gave it to your family to help you, do the things that needs to be done. You can't fight anybody. And also, students struggling to pay off their tuition or having to work more than 20 hours just to make ends meet. So why this is perfect for you in the UK? Number one, it is low startup cost. Okay, it is low startup cost. It's less time consuming. So I'm not going to tell you to go and order for some product and start reselling it. No way. I'm not going to tell you to start dancing on TikTok. There's no need for that. And it's less time consuming. So you can still do everything you wish to do and you still be able to eat the income goal that you want to eat. So also it is low maintenance. And this is why I say this. Once you set it up right, it can pay you for years to come. I mean, I've been doing this for 12 years and you're going to see my story. You're going to get to hear my story from all this. And the maintenance is quite low, okay? Can work for anyone, student with 20 hours cap, stay at home dependents, overworking and want to reduce workload but don't want to earn less. I know a lot of people are here because one, we don't want to earn less and we also want to pay our bills, okay? So what I'm sharing with you will help you work less and you can still pay your bills and still have enough left to even do whatever you want with it. Okay, and there's no technical skill or certificate required. So this is not PMP, this is not cloud, Amazon cloud that you need to get the certification before you can apply for the job. Everything that you need to start will be shared with you today. Okay, so here's a quick backstory about me. That's my cute face. So let me tell you who I am and how I got here. My name is Benga Folani Omakinwale. I'm a successful Amazon partner through the KDP platform since 2012. So what I'm sharing with you today, I didn't just start it today. Yeah, I moved to the UK in 2022, but I've been doing it since 2012. So that's 13 years plus now of doing this thing I'm about to share with you, okay? So this is how I started, okay? I relocated to Akure. From Akure, I lived in a town called Akure in Ondo State, located to Lagos, with few clothes and just 2,500 given to me by a lady. Now, the reason why I always share this story is because I want to make you understand that it is not a business that I had so much money to start. I started with little, with almost nothing, and it grew from there. Okay, yes, relocated from Akure to Lagos was not about the business. I just wanted to move to where more things were happening. Basically, businesses that I know that I could do without huge capital to start with. Okay, I knew all the lessons I could learn then was from Lagos, so I moved to Lagos, and from there it opened the channels that I went through. But since then, I've tried different businesses. But since I found this Amazon partnership through this Amazon's program, I'm about to share with you. I've traveled the world, lived the life I once prayed for. So you can imagine somebody that left home, that became basically the black sheep of the family. He left home without telling them where he was going to. Just decided, okay, I want to be a man, and left the house, right? I don't come from a poor home, so I'm not going to say, oh, I left, I didn't have a penny. No, I was living a good life in Akure, at least to the standard of for the town. I just left to myself, you know what, I need to do something for myself. Yes, family is family, but how do I become a man? And I left home. And after going through different challenges, trying different ideas that didn't work, I found something that permanently works, and not just work once, that works every month. Okay, so I relocated to the UK after a bomb blast threat that could have claimed the life of my family if not timely stopped. So in 2022, I think I was in Dubai in 2022 around February, and I got a call from my wife, and she was like, there's a lot of military personnel. The one is in uniform, the one's not in uniform, that in the estate. I'm like, what's going on? Just tell the driver to park. I think, was going out. Tell your driver to park, and tell the driver to ask what is going on. And he said, oh, they said they found a bomb in the estate that they trying to diffuse and all that. If you pay attention to news, you definitely hear about it. It was in Abuja, because I was staying in Abuja before I relocated to the UK. So, and it happened twice in that same year. I just decided, you know what, I'm leaving this country. And why I could do that, I always say this is very important. I could take that decision because I was already earning in foreign currency. So wherever I stayed didn't matter. Yes, I could live a large life in Nigeria because I was converting foreign currency to naira and spending. But it did stop me from, if I decide today, I say I'm going to Japan, definitely because I earn in foreign currency, it doesn't stop me. If I go to Canada today, it doesn't stop me. If I come to the UK, it hasn't stopped me. And that's why I've been in the UK without stressing about working long hours or being tied to a job. So I share my proven profitable business strategies with Nigerians and Africans living in the UK through the Wealthy Diaspora platform and the Lodify Limited, which is duly registered in the UK. Okay, and I'm going to tell you how I started, why I came about this whole idea, the Wealthy Diaspora. Okay, so because of my partnership, Amazon has been sending me payments for 12 good years, and it will never stop. And this is the proof of it. So back then in 2012, there was nothing called online transfer. There's no this internet payment. So Amazon will actually send you a legit check, like send it to your home, wherever in the world. So I was doing one of the things that I'm going to share with you today. Okay, there are different things you can do on Amazon. Unfortunately, most people don't know about it. I was actually getting paid for selling products on Amazon. That was how I first discovered that I could make money from Amazon. So this thing I'm actually sharing with you was not the first. But the problem with that is I needed to be doing a lot of things just to make the money I'm making. I can see this is 2012, 27th of February 2012. I was paid 218. And you can see the address is still Ondo State, Akure. So that's the history. I've been doing this since 2012. That's 13 years right now. Okay. And I've not stopped. So when I discovered this other one I'm about to share with you today, which is the KDP, I knew this was the change I needed in my life. And the reason why this prompted me to think this way was because I read this book by Robert Kiyosaki, The Cash Flow Quadrant, and he talked about different ways you can earn a living. Then he spoke about one particular one, which is royalties. You can either be a musician and get paid royalties every month. So if somebody listens to your music on Spotify now, the albums that you have recorded 10 years ago will still be paying you. Like, for example, Lil Wayne sold his catalog for 100 million. Recently, Nelly sold his catalog for 50 million. These are songs they sang 10 years ago. But for me, I knew I couldn't sing to save my life, so there was no way thinking about that. But one of the recommendations by Robert Kiyosaki was write a book. I love the idea of writing a book, but I'm like, I don't know how to write. So I'm not even an expert in anything. I didn't even know that somebody an unknown person could write a book, So in my mind, I'm like, nah, this is not for me. So when I discovered this opportunity in 2012, it just sparked a light bulb in my head. I'm like, okay, this is exactly what Robert Kiyosaki has been saying. If an unknown person can publish a book, because the article that brought about this whole thing was a girl. I think she was 20-something year old that time. I was even older than her. She had actually made $2 million from Amazon. I was like, wow, if somebody that with no name can make $2 million from Amazon, then even if it's just 1,000 that I'm making every month, then I'm fine. Even if it's just 500 and I'm fine. So I started researching. Then I started the first day I published the first book on my Amazon account was October 12, 2012. Okay, and that's why I put it there. And I posted it on Twitter. I'm like, what were you doing back in this? I think I made this post 2022 about. And I said, what were you doing back in 2012? This is the image of my first Amazon KDP account and my first published book. Forgot about it and came back to me $80 in my account. That was the day I knew my life was about to change. And what changed your finance? And it sparked a lot of conversation on Twitter. Because I didn't even pay so much attention to it. I just found I'm like, I don't think maybe it will work, maybe it won't work. I put the first book 2 months after I checked it and I saw $80. I'm like, what? You know what? I'm going to stick to this. And since 2012, I've never looked back. So Amazon Academy helped me go from a broke Akure guy living to living my dream life, having enough to take care of myself, my siblings, and enough left to travel the world on vacation. And this is where the first time I got a room in Lagos, it was this tiny room, this one on the left. It has leaky holes around. I had to put buckets so that the room will not be flooded. That was how bad the room was. But anyways, it was a good start for me because I started from sleeping on the rug. When I got to Lagos, I didn't have money to actually rent a room. So I was staying with someone that let me stay in their room, and I was not paying it. I was sleeping on the rug. In fact, when I left that rug and I moved to this small apartment, I was coughing for close to a year because I was sleeping on the bare rug and I was inhaling dust that has been stuck in the rug for years. But with this Amazon business I'm about to share with you, this partnership with Amazon, I gradually started building my income. That's why I told you, yes, the figure is good to say, but you're going to start from zero and you're going to build it up to that point. Okay, it's just like somebody that is graduating for the first year. You get your first job. You're going to go through that job till you get to your an higher income, right? So I built it gradually. From there, I relocated to another flat in Ogba. This place was in Ojodubega. I moved to a 2-bedroom flat in Ogba. And when I decided to settle down, I moved to Abuja. And this is the picture of my apartment in Abuja. That is, you can see 17 November 2021. That's the picture of my apartment on the right. This is the journey of me doing this thing I'm about to share with you, okay? And in 2020, relocation to the UK with my family cost me over $50,000 in 2023 alone, all paid by my Amazon paycheck. Now, this is why I'm saying this. It is not to brag, right? School fees, you know what school fees is here. Paying rent without working. My wife wasn't working and I wasn't working. But I could pay all our bills because Amazon was paying us. Okay, and this is why it's so exciting to me to share with you, because I know that if you do this, I can guarantee that once Amazon starts sending that paycheck, it never stops. It never stops, because, and you'll see why that is in a minute. Okay, so all without having a job while living in the UK. This is by no means bragging, but to show you how much what I'm about to share with you will change your finance and give more time back to you. So it's all about changing your finance and giving more time back to you. So no more long working hours, because if you make enough from this, there's no need to chase extra shift, right? And this is pictures of my numerous vacations. This is a picture in Dubai. And I always share this because so people will not see that is when you go to UK that he started going on vacation. I have been experiencing this kind of life even before coming to the UK. Okay, this is an expo in 2020. It was delayed to 2022, so we went to 2022. That was the one I was telling you about when I was in Dubai. This is a video of me in Dubai. This is a friend of mine. You know, I was laughing. It was funny to me. That was the first time I was in Dubai. It was funny to me. And another thing that this business also helped me achieve was my dream experience. I wanted to actually experience the World Cup live in stadium, not on TV. Every football fan has been watching football for a long time on the TV, right? But sometimes you dream of seeing these guys, live, that you can see them without through the TV, right? That dream was achieved back in 2022. And this is me at the Louis Hart Stadium to go and watch Goa, Brazil versus Cameroon. I saw all these big superstars that was live, all through the income, all the expenses paid through the income of partnering with Amazon. Okay, so since I relocated to the UK in 2022, my Amazon paycheck has been paying my bills and my vacations. So you can see these are my income. This is the type of income you can get from what I'm about to share with you. £5,554 in a month. Okay, £3,162 in a month. These are income from what I'm about to share with you. 2,918, 5,718. Now, this and like the commission, these all things I'm talking about, this is accumulation of a month. These are the type of income that comes in some days. So who here, like basically most of us don't make up to 240 per day if you're doing this exchanging time for money. Who here will want to earn this kind of money like daily and also earn this kind of money monthly from partnering with Amazon? If you are willing to start earning this kind of money, please type a yes in the chat box. Let me know. Type a yes in the chat box if you want to start earning like this. All this, I'm not chasing shift. Everything is actually even fully automated. Trust me, it is actually fully automated. Everything is actually fully automated. I'm going to share with you how I've automated everything, because I've got to a point whereby I've taken myself out of the business and I have people doing it for me. Okay, these are daily income. As you can see, this is yesterday, 293 pounds and 193 pounds. These are screenshots of my accounts. You can see I logged into my account, kdpreports.amazon.com/dashboard. That's why I'm showing you all this. I'm saying all this is to know, so that you can set the expectation right of what you're about to get yourself into. Okay, so I basically make money from Amazon even while I do nothing, and still make more than what lots of people make working tirelessly every day. Okay, so without what I'm about to share with you, there's no chance I'll be living this dream life I'm living. So back to you. So now we've talked enough about me. Okay, let's talk about you. Okay, let's talk about you. Why am I doing this? The story and motivation. So when I came to this country, I assumed everybody was doing fine until I started hearing stories and meeting people. And I'm seeing that a lot of people are having to work long hours just to put food on their table. To even send money back home is really, really hard. I got close to some people, and I could hear the stories, hearing of people overworking themselves to death. I'm like, is it supposed to be this hard? Because and I'm like, okay, because I will always imagine that everybody knows these things, like especially people who live in the UK. Yes, in Nigeria, a lot of people don't know about it because Amazon is not even a popular thing. If I ask people in Nigeria back then, do you know about Amazon? They'll say no. A lot of people have not even heard about Amazon before. But here, all of us hear about Amazon. So I'm like, how come people are just stuck on this whole idea of going to work to the office, going for interview before you can make money? Then until something else struck a chord in me when my cousin, I call this guy a rich guy because he's been here for over 10 years, who has been living here, asked me for help. And it was funny because somebody that you think that, oh, he's doing really well. Yes, he's doing well. He's making good money in the UK. He's been here for 12 years. He's actually a citizen. And what he asked for me was, guy, you've been here for this long. You're not going to the office. You don't have a job. Guy, you have to show me this way because. And I'm like, but you are making enough money. He said, yes, I'm making enough money, but I don't have the time to spend the money. I'm like, wow. He said, I need to have something by the side so that I can reduce my workload and just work for the barest minimum. I'm like, wow. So if somebody that has been here for this long is having these complaints, how much more we that have just gotten here? And it just made me start thinking, oh, all these problems that we're seeing right now, of course, with the high influx of immigration to the UK, in few years, housing costs has skyrocketed, and there are few available jobs opportunity, and even business they carried it. Skill work visa agencies now bringing people into the UK without available jobs. Shift for them, then leave them stranded. I'm sure you watching today are seeing a lot of people that are experiencing that there's no jobs available. Agents will bring them, okay, and they will not do anything. They will not give them jobs, right? And Sky News also reported about it. So Nigerians who migrate to the UK through the study route cannot work more than 20 hours because UK visa is now strict and can cancel visa working more than 20 hours. The news is also everywhere. So in fact, out of frustration, people are secretly relocating back to their home country, a town called Japada. What about Nigerians who have a job? They have worked tirelessly for every pound they earn and have little left after paying bills. So we are stuck in the rat race, chasing money without rest. This is heartbreaking. Mainly because many Nigerians think they don't have a choice, so they are stuck with odd jobs, pay minimum wage per hour, etc. Even when it's freezing cold and they are supposed to be at home with their loved ones, why their family suffers because they practically don't see each other any longer. A lot of Nigerians in the UK have lost the same family they are working tirelessly to provide for. I'm pretty sure you don't want such for yourself, or you want a change if you are already experiencing it. It made me realize Nigerians living in the UK really do need this life-changing income opportunity. Truth be told, some have tried different businesses, maybe you included, but everything feels like you're banging your head against the wall because you haven't been seeing results. Probably you have tried brick and mortar business, affiliate marketing, forex trading, freelancing, investing back home, MLM, or nothing seems to stick. So right now, tired of struggling financially in the UK while everyone looks up to you. You're on the right now. Tired of doing odd jobs for minimum wages per hour and having to pick overtime without any rest. not living the life you want, tired of the bills taking everything with you worked for and little left for you. So right now you want to be on the right, having all the money you want to spend and taking good care of the loved ones, becoming financially free, can wake up and decide to go on vacation when you want to, being celebrated where you have been ridiculed before. So right now you're tired, your weight is killing you, council tax, rent, transport, water, black tax, electricity, and you want to be on the right. Who you want, this is who you want to be. So here I assume everybody wants to be on the right. Okay. So now let's go to the Amazon, this new Amazon paycheck method I'm about to share with you will get you to the financial freedom. So in today's online training, I'm going to reveal to you the little known income opportunities on Amazon that doesn't require you working long hours, selling physical product, or £11 per hour, exchanging your time for money. The easiest way to get on Amazon's payroll from your laptop or phone without business startup capital or physical product to sell. A quick live demonstration of what you're going to be doing on Amazon to get on Amazon's payroll using artificial intelligence tools and OPE method. So let's get into the training. So the little known income opportunities on Amazon that doesn't require working long hours, selling physical product, or £11 per hour, changing limited time for money. Now, you probably have heard about Amazon's warehouse, customer care, and delivery jobs. I believe everybody has heard about that. You have to apply, you have to write a CV, you do interview before you are picked up, and you still have limited time you have to exchange your time for money, which is limited, right? But the issue with these types of job is there's limits on how much you can make. You have limited hours to work in a day before it starts affecting your health and relationship. Another issue is this type of these jobs is submitting countless CVs everywhere only to get unfortunate emails. And you can see the pictures on the screen. This is not only happening with Amazon job opportunities. This is including healthcare, IT, security. People actually apply to be security officers, warehouse jobs where you are breaking your back just to earn a little money, cleaning jobs, shop attendants. These are jobs that if we are offered while we're in Nigeria, we'll cost the person, we'll spit at the person, right? But these are the things we're doing in the UK. So simply because the numbers of people looking for jobs is way more than the available job openings, which is why I need you to look at income opportunity that is not limited by time or openings. So that's what we're going to talk about today in this special Amazon paycheck opportunity. So I'm going to give you a bonus because I told you, see, like on Amazon, it's like there are two parts. One part, you have to submit CV, you have to go through certifications, you have to submit, you have to work before you can earn a little money, and there's a limit on how much you make. And on the other side, there are actually opportunities for you to make money on Amazon without a limit. But people hardly talk about this, okay? They hardly talk about. So I'm going to give you that as a bonus, okay? 5 different Amazon paycheck opportunities people hardly talk about that pays more than working long hours. So let's start with the easiest one to get on Amazon's payroll from your laptop or phone without business startup capital or physical product, which is called the Amazon KDP publishing. So what is Amazon KDP and why is it extremely profitable? So I want to ask a question, okay? If you've heard about KDP before, type a yes. And if you've not heard about KDP before, if this is your first time of hearing about Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, type a no. If you have heard about it before, but maybe you don't know how it works, type a yes in the chat box. Okay, so somebody said no. Okay, some people are saying yes. Okay, no. So I think it's kind of easy to say that it's divided. Some people are saying yes and some people are saying no. Okay. So I have to carry everybody along. Okay. It's very important. I have to carry everybody along. So now the good thing about this KDP, I'm going to introduce what KDP means to you, Amazon KDP means to you for the people that are saying no. But the advantage of this Amazon KDP business is no, you don't require a physical product, which means, I've always been saying from the beginning, I said you don't need a startup capital, which is you don't need to go and buy goods, stock it in a warehouse, and start looking for people to buy it, chasing all your friends, come and buy from me. There's no need for that because you are not selling a physical product. You don't need to be chasing customers to buy from you. And of course, obviously, if those things are not there, then your money is not stuck anywhere. You are not frustrated. You are not stressed out, right? So what made this income opportunity truly special? Aside from that, okay, once you set it up right, Amazon will continue to pay you every month, even when you don't lift a finger. That's what I call the true passive income. Because once you set it up right, Amazon will keep paying you every month. So far, those things you're set up right is still existing. You're going to be paid every single month. And that's why I've been able to build a lifestyle around the business for over 12 years. Okay, because I've set it up over the years, every single month Amazon pays me thousands of pounds every single month. Okay, so you can build it to any amount you decide for yourself, and Amazon will happily pay you every single month. You can see this is a screenshot from one of my students. He said, I got to 1,000 this morning. God bless you, sir, for the mentorship and course. I said, congrats, so happy for you. This is in less than 60 days. Like I said, your discipline and the will to get results got you this far. Thank you for proving my course delivers massive result and it's no hype. Okay, so the thing is, like I said from the beginning, it's not a get you quick scheme. You're going to start from zero. Then you're going to keep building it 100, 200, 500, 1,000, like that. And there's no limitation. Why there's no limitation to this is because from this side, Amazon only makes money when you make money. Okay, Amazon only makes money. So the more money you make, the more money for them. Now, but you have to understand that Amazon is going to have like 1 million people doing it. You are only doing it for yourself, but there are other millions doing it. Like, for example, if you decide to start today now, you're not going to be the only one that will start. So imagine all of us that are here now, then all of us is getting paid 1,000, but Amazon is removing its cut from that 1,000 every month. So they are happy. So it's a win-win situation. They are happy, you are happy. Then the number 3 thing is everything can be done on your behalf while you reap all the benefits, which is what I call the OPE method. I call this the OPE method because it's a short form of other people's effort. And I'm sure you are going to be excited about that. Living in the UK, right? Everything can be done on your behalf while you reap the benefit using the OPE method. I especially created this OPE method for you, for all of us living in the UK, because I know that yes, even while you're building this by the side, you still have to put food on your table. You still have to pay your council, you still have to pay your rent. The bills are not going to stop while you build this to the income level to your your freedom number, right? So this is why this method has actually been created specially for you. So if you're excited about this OPE method already, which means you will not do it, somebody else will be doing the job while you're reaping the benefit, type OPE in the chat box. If you're excited about this OPE method, type OPE in the chat box. Type OPE. 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 Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A lot of people are typing OPE. So this is actually, that's why I said this is actually perfect for you. Because there's no inventory. You're not buying any product that you're scared somebody will sell and not report to you. And this can be done on your behalf. And once you set it up right, it's going to be paying you like salary. That's why I actually call it the dollar salary idea, because it's just one of my dollar salary ideas. There are a lot of them, but this one is like the easiest because I don't even have a product to sell. It's just documents that I'm uploading and I'm getting paid every month. Okay, so let's talk about how this new opportunity came to being and why this is different from what you or most people know. So in this world, Jeff Bezos in 2027 disrupted the book publishing industry by creating a device, okay, that has all the books in digital format. So basically, the device is, instead of you carrying these heavy loads and carrying books about, this guy, just like Jeff Bezos, just like the Amazon created iPod to disrupt the music industry. So people didn't have to carry CDs all around. All you just needed to do is get an iPod and they have access to millions of songs. So also Amazon, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs doing that for the music industry. Jeff Bezos, through Amazon, did that for the book industry. They launched a Kindle device. I'm sure a couple of you have actually seen the Kindle device. It's just like a phone, a bit bigger than a phone, like just like a tab, right? A tablet that you can get access to any information. All the textbooks that have been published, they are not bringing them all over to the device. It's basically like a digital library, right? But this new invention by Jeff Bezos created a new problem that needed to be solved immediately. So this problem was, how do they fill Amazon Kindle device with books on every topics imaginable? Okay, Amazon created this platform called the Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing Platform. So what is Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing Platform? It's a platform that anybody, you watching this presentation right now, me, can publish books by uploading a soft copy document, and Amazon makes it available globally, then pays you royalty every 20th of the month. So the good thing about this is all that they need to do, all you need to do is create an Amazon account, publishing account, write on it, or write a book, upload it. So it's basically like a document. Just I always said I'll see you around. Just create the book, upload it to Amazon. Amazon will be the one that will print it. They will share it with their. It's going to be on their website, so anybody comes to Amazon bookstores can actually order anywhere in the world, either Japan. So far, Amazon sends books there, they will send it to you. So they send this book to these places, and once these books get them, you are paid royalties. They take their cost of printing and their little percentage, and the rest is sent to you. And that is how I've been making thousands of dollars and thousands of pounds every single month from 2012. So the more books I publish, the more potential income I have. So of course, not all the books I publish are going to sell, okay? But just a percentage of them selling is enough for me to be getting paid any amount I want every single month. And that is how I've been able to build a salary for myself from Amazon. And I get paid every 20th of the month without fail. So this means that no physical products to sell. So therefore, no business startup capital, no selling on your part, because Amazon does the selling. Amazon will also print and deliver on your behalf. No printing of minimum wage, no working for minimum wage per hour, no limitation on the amount you can make every month, no 20 hours limitation, or can be done on your behalf using the OPE method, which we'll discuss about later. So even a doctor himself, a doctor actually quit his practice after discovering Amazon KDP and has made over $150,000 since. This man, his name is Dr. Paul Miles. If you go and Google it, everything I've said on this presentation can be confirmed. It's not something that is hidden. It is just because you have not been informed about this opportunity. Okay, just like everybody in the UK already knows now that information is key. Okay, so if you have not heard about it, it's not because it has not existed for this long, it's just because you have not paid attention to it. You've always known that Amazon is there. You've always seen that there's a bookstore on Amazon, but you've never thought about it, that who are the people putting these books there? Obviously, it's not Amazon. Because if you go there now, you will see some books that you of people that you know. You see some pastors. You see, if you go there, you see Pastor Yedipo. So definitely, these are individuals like us putting the books there, but we didn't just see that angle as an opportunity for us to earn a living. But now that's why I'm bringing it to you. So even Sophie Howard, a mom of two, make $1,000 every month from Amazon. So meaning you can create as many books as you like, and you decide how much you want to receive every month. This is why I said earlier when we started, I said, let's know your freedom number, because what I'm about to share with you today is not dependent on if you will do it and get results from, because the result is there. People are doing it already. Thousands and thousands of people, even millions are doing it already. And they're deciding their own paycheck every month. So it is your choice if you want to also get to your freedom goal using this Amazon KDP idea. Okay, that's why I told you it's a blank check. You decide how much you want to make from it. So here are some people already on Amazon Payroll legally using what I'm about to share with you. So Stephen, one of my students, said he sent me a screenshot, 4,230. Said my KDP payment of the month has dropped. And Peter sent me a screenshot, 3,150. Then another person said, just felt you need to let you know that I've received my payment from this month, and that's 1,180. So different results, and different people are already making money from it. Okay, so my guess is you are already thinking, Falani Amakinwale, are you? But I'm not a writer. I'm not a professional or on a subject, and I don't have time. How do I make money? So if you already been thinking about this, you are not a writer, how do you make money from it? Please type yes in the chat box. How do you make money from this? You are not so if you have already been thinking about it, because I'm been talking about books, you are going to write books. So you're already thinking, I'll not be writer. How do I do this? Type a yes. Okay, a lot of people are saying yes. Yes. All right. Good. I know you're going to be thinking about it, and I already have an answer to that. So this is where the little known opportunity I'm sharing with you today comes in. Okay, so it's not the whole idea is Amazon KDP is not something out of this world. Some people here already knows about it, but it's exactly what I'm about to share with you that makes it unique, that gets you the kind of result I've been sharing with you earlier. So the easy way to get on Amazon's payroll from a laptop using the business startup without much business startup capital or physical product. Introducing the hybrid method of book publishing. Okay, so it is this hybrid method that actually makes the whole idea of Amazon KDP special and makes it easy. Okay, and I'm going to share with you why it's called the hybrid method. So why I created this hybrid method, the new and easy method I'm about to share with you today. After over 12 years of using Amazon KDP method, of different methods to make money from Amazon KDP, a friend of mine asked me a tough question. And the question, he said, what is the easiest and the fastest way to make money from Amazon KDP for a total novice? So for some people, you see a lot of people say, oh, they've heard about it before. Then if you've heard about it before, why are you not making money from it? Okay, it's because not everybody knows what works on Amazon. On Amazon KDP, not everybody knows it. You have to have a unique approach to it for you to get the kind of results you want to get. And that is why I created the hybrid method. So this forced me to dig deep to unravel my biggest income secret since I've been doing Amazon KDP. This led me to creating this new and easy Amazon KDP paycheck method I call the hybrid method. And this is why it has been producing great results for people that have shared away. $2,500 for a student after publishing 23 hybrid books. And this is another student of mine with 15 books, 1,400. And he said he said in the group, he said they used to say your first million or your first 1,000 is the hardest, but KDP made me my first million passively and easily. Another student, another guy that's actually known KDP before meeting me, before I shared the hybrid method with him. After sharing it with him, using 13 books alone, he was already making over $2,000. And this is actually a student of mine. I used to call him the Creole student because he just saw some of my posts on Twitter and he decided to just give it a try. Now, after a few months of joining, he has made over $7,000 from publishing hybrid books. Funny enough, I'm going to share with you something about this student much later. So, what is the Amazon hybrid method? Hybrid method is the method of creating unique, easy to create documents that has some content and questions that helps readers get practical results. Okay, it's the method of creating unique, easy to create documents. So we are not basically writing a full book. Okay, so I'm going to share with you an example of what I call the hybrid. Okay, so this is what I call the hybrid. You see, it's a book that is a book buyer that will be writing inside it. You see, so there's content. Then when you open it up, the person will now be the one that will be writing inside it. That's why we call it the hybrid. It's a mixture of content and a space for the book buyer to write their opinion inside. So you don't need to be somebody that will write 2 million words. Okay, you just few content and a space inside. Okay, and that's what makes it the hybrid. Because a lot of people don't even know about this method. They are always publishing the full books, and it's good to create more competitions for them. But because we are doing it the hybrid way, we are getting more opportunities to get our books to start selling on Amazon, and that is why you're seeing people get massive results publishing the hybrid books. So number one, and also it's easy to create and it's less time consuming. So you're not going to be writing a full-fledged book. You're going to be writing short content, then putting question and answer space into it. So it's less time consuming. What has been done for you, you are only modeling what is successful. So it's not like you're actually thinking of, okay, what book do I write on? No, it's already there. You're just going to model what you're finding that is already successful. Then you can create this book type using the power of artificial intelligence tool, which I'm going to share with you in practice. Okay, and it can be done without prior experience. So far, you know how to use the internet. So this is another example of an hybrid book. You can see this is a prayer journal, anyways. The person is the one that will fill all the things in the book, and you can see this book is $10 to buy this book. And the good thing about this thing is for Amazon books is there's something called the Amazon bestseller rank. Okay, this bestseller rank that kind of gives you the idea of this book is selling. So the book that has number one on them is the most selling book on Amazon. Okay, number one is the most selling book. Then number 20 million is not selling. Okay, Number one is the highest selling. Number 20 million is not selling. So if this book has 348, you can imagine. So we can actually do a check online to have a guesstimate. You can go there and say book sales calculator. Let's go to the first website and check. So 348, then books, then we'll click on calculate. So this book, this simple book that I just showed you now, is selling 4,499 every single month. Every single month. Every single month. Okay. All right. So let's do a simple calculation. If that book, one of it, the person is making profit of $4 times 4,499, that is $17,000 from just that simple book. This book that I'm sharing with you. So imagine the person has like 10 of it. That is $170,000 every single month. You know, that's the opportunity that I'm bringing to you today. That's the potential of the kind of income you can make from this business. Okay, just one. Imagine this book is yours. That means from just one book, you are making $17,000 every single month. So far, that book is on Amazon. So far, that book, the Amazon buyers are still buying it. You're going to be sent $17,000 every single month. Can somebody say amen to that? Can somebody say amen to that? Type an if you want this kind of results, type an amen. If you want this kind of results, type an amen to this kind of figure in your life. Somebody said amen already. They didn't even wait. Everybody's typing amen already. Yes. Somebody said hallelujah. That's the kind of result you can get. So when I'm saying that you decide how much you want to make, you only start from zero and you work your way to the amount. Okay, so the results you have seen so far is barely scratching the surface. A lot of people are typing amen in the chat box. You're barely scratching the surface of how much you can make using the hybrid method. So, and here's the result. You're seeing, you know, these figures are not strange because anybody can do it. 5,000 in a month, 1,655 in a month. This is a student, Tosin, a university student in Nigeria, already made $10,000 using this method, and he's posted about it in less than 7 months. I've been able to make $10,000 with just hybrid books. Hybrid books is a new money. Get familiar. That's $10,000. Now, just a few months down the lane, he messaged us again and said he has crossed 15,000. That's the power of this hybrid publishing method. Okay, so it's not just Amazon KDP. Like it's how you do it that makes you get the kind of result I'm sharing with you today. And more results. Every method of this KDP is sweet. Results are faster than you can ever imagine. Who could have ever believed you can make this passively? Thank you, Uncle Fenga. That's 1,880 from just 15 books. And you can see, I have one hybrid book. Somebody said, I have one hybrid book that has done over $1,000 this month already. So don't overlook the potential of a book. So you can see now that it's not just the prayer book that can produce that kind of result. This is actually a student of mine that has sent this, that posted it on Twitter. I just copied all these things that are publicly shared. It's not even, some of them are not private. It's publicly shared on Twitter. And you can see $1,000. So if this guy has just 10 of it, that's $10,000 going to his bank account every single month using the hybrid method. And this is another student of mine, 364 in just starting. Okay. Now, imagine you're already, in case you're already wondering, all hybrid books are not hard to create and time consuming. So probably because this is the first time hearing about this, or you don't have so much time to go through a long, hard learning curve. The secret method used to create hybrid books in less than 70 minutes, even from your phone. So who here wants to know how to create hybrid books in less than 17 minutes? Type 17, just type 17, yes, type 17. Type 17 in the chat box if you want to see me just showing an example of an hybrid book. We're going to create it live. Type 17. Yeah, a lot of 17s are coming in. Good. Yes, keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Oh, yes, 17. All right. So let's go. This is now, we finished all the top. Let's go into practicals now, okay? Let's go into practicals. You want to know how to create hybrid books. I'm going to share with you. Okay, so here is the secret. Template, then artificial intelligence tool. Those are the things that helps me create it faster. I have a template that I use. All I just need to do is copy and paste. Then artificial intelligence tool that helps me to create the content. So we're going to get to that later. So why this is different and mind-blowing, it can be done on your behalf while you focus on other things. I've said that earlier. It's totally newbie friendly. So little learning curves. Then you don't need to be running Facebook advertisements. You don't need to build a website, and you don't need to be chasing someone to buy from you. If you publish a book, if you publish 10 books, if one sells, you know that, okay, one is selling for you, and that one can be doing $500 every month. If you publish more, you can get another one that is selling that amount, and before you know it, you have gotten to your freedom number. Okay, so that's why I said it's very, very lovely idea. And if you have a book that's not selling, you say, okay, you know what, Amazon, let me push my book more to your customers, and you're going to be getting more sales. Okay, and the good thing, another thing is, once you set it up correctly, you will pay you for years to come. Then obviously, like I said, no dancing on TikTok to get people to buy from you. Okay, so while regular publishers are tapping their eyes away and only able to publish one or few books in all 30 days, IB publishers are publishing pound-spilling books every day at will with ease. So now imagine you have the superpower of publishing IB books. So how many books would you publish every day? Maybe 2, maybe 5, maybe 10, or even as many as you can. Because the more IB books you have published, the more money in dollars, in pounds, in euros you can make. No cap, no limitation on your income. Remember, no limitation on your income. That means you can make as much as you want from this Amazon partnership. Okay, so far, are you excited about what I'm about to reveal to you? So type excited in chat box if you're excited so far. I've revealed to you what Amazon KDP is, so you know what the idea is. You know that you have to publish books, but it's not just any old books, okay? Using the IB method, that's why you can get the biggest results you can get from this. So are you excited? Okay, yes, a lot of people are saying excited already. A lot of people are saying excited already. Good. All right. Okay. Very excited. All right. So let's go into live demonstration, because I promised you, like, yes, I will spend 1 hour already on this presentation. So I can't just leave you without something practical. So let's go into practice, and I'll share with you how to arrive at it. So let's go to Amazon. Let's go to Amazon. So like, I'm going to share with you, like, if you go to Amazon, right? Amazon book bestseller book list. Okay, so I'll click on that. Then the first one is .co.uk. That's for UK, and the best one, the US one, is .com. So let's open both of them. You see that there might be a bit of difference in the best-selling book. So in the UK, the best-selling book is the potato book, the live potato anyway. So that's a good one. Okay, so anyways, let's go to the US, which I'm going to be focusing on. You can see the US top 100 is different from the UK top 100. Okay, so let's go to the US, which is, yes, US have majority of the money. UK makes my books sell more in the US than in the UK. Okay, that's because more people buy more in the US than in the UK. Okay, so let's just look for a topic that is trending right now. So let's just for you. Okay, so yeah, this book, this Atomic Habits. Okay, so in case you don't know the power of having published books, okay, in case you don't know the power of published books, so let's click on this. This is Atomic Habits. It's a book on easy and proven ways to build good habits and break bad ones. Okay, so you can see the last time when I got this book, I have the book in my library here. When I got this book, it wrote over 8 million copies sold. This book has been published since 2018, right? Over 8 million sold for just one author. From just one author. So that means if this book is selling for $19, so imagine this guy oh boy, just $10. Let's say his commission is $10 times 18 million copies sold. Now it has sold 20 million. So if this guy doesn't even write a book anymore in his life, because the book is still selling, it's still in top 100. The book is actually on number. So let's look at the BSR, which I told you about, that shares with you the rank of the books. This book is number 7 in the whole Amazon bookstore. If you go back to that website to calculate how much this book is selling, that is 7. Okay, is a book. Then let's do the calculation. That book means the book is selling 37,781 per month. which means this guy is making over 370 something thousand every month. Anyways, let's continue. So let's look at this. So this book is on habit. So let's say this a proven topic for us. It's a book on habit, right? So now, what other tools do I need? I need ChatGPT, ChatGPT, ChatGPT. So who here don't I've not heard about ChatGPT before? So let me know the how savvy the people that are here are. If this is your first time of hearing about ChatGPT, type AI, Chat AI. You've not heard about it before, type no. If you have heard about it, type yes. If this is your first time of hearing about artificial intelligence tool called ChatGPT, type you have not heard about it before, type no. If I've heard about it, type yes. Okay, so yes, we are seeing a lot of yeses, a lot of yeses, a lot of yeses. Okay, so it means a lot of people have heard about it. I've actually had people that have not heard about it, which is kind of nerve-wracking for me that you've not heard about. Okay, you see, we've got a couple of people that have not heard about ChatGPT. Anyways, what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence tool that helps you perform content creation probably 100 times faster than you can humanly do it possible. Okay, so it's a tool that can help you create content faster than you can ever do it, just in a few seconds. So we're going to practice it right now. I'm going to create content on this topic, which is this habits topic that we've just found out. So I'm going to say copy, then let's copy, then go to ChatGPT. So I'm going to display how to use ChatGPT for you now. So now you have learned something. If you have not heard about it before, just go and sign up. You can use the free version. You don't have to. I use the premium version, but you can use the free version and just take it out for a spin. See what it can create for you. This thing can create any content for you. Okay. Obviously, some of them, most of them, you still have to polish them up and make them a bit of your original content, but they can create the content for you. So something that will take you hours to create, you can actually do it in few seconds. So I'm going to prompt it and tell it to write a 500-word article on creating bad habit, building good habit and raising bad habit. So you can see, help me write a 500-word article on easy and proven ways to build good habits and break bad ones. Okay, so I'm going to press enter, and you see that my hands are going to be up. So you can see the artificial intelligence tool writing this article for me on my behalf. My hands are going to be up so that you can see that I'm not the one writing it. My hands are up so that you can see I'm not the one writing it. And in just few seconds, you can see it's still writing. It's still writing. You see, it's still writing. My hands are up. So it has completed this article in just few seconds. In less than 10 seconds, this artificial intelligence tool has written the content for us. So for people that this is your first time, you are seeing that you have actually learned something new. You can actually use it to create content for yourself. So now let's assume this is the content I want to use. So I'll not tell it again. I'll say create 10 questions on the article you have just written. Okay, on the article you have just written, create 10 questions on the article you have just written that will help the reader practice what you wrote in the article. So I'm going to tell it to now create the questions that's on the content that just created for me. Okay, it's creating the questions on the content that just created for me. So now, see, it has created the questions. So now that I have the content, I have the question. Obviously, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't copy and paste this content. What I'll just do is I'll copy into a Microsoft Word or Word document and just rewrite it in my own English. Okay, I'll just rewrite in my own English. Then the question I'll write in my own English. Now, what is left? Let me now open my template for you. So we'll go to Canva. Canva is a website where you can design anything. For non-designers, are people that don't know how to use Photoshop. I don't know how to use Photoshop, but I know how to get around Canva. Okay, so for example, you can create YouTube thumbnail, Twitch panel, logo, document, whiteboard, presentation, even videos. You can create. You can even use to build a website. Okay, and you can use it to create any social media content. Okay, so now that we're going to, I'm going to go to my template, so you can see I'm going to even tell. So let's go back to ChatGPT and say, give this a unique book title. So you see the habit code. So I'm going to copy the habit code. And this content, I'm going to, I'll just come, like I have the template already. All I just need to do is copy. After I've done some editing, all I need to do is copy and paste. So it has written for me another title. I'll copy it and paste. Bam. So you see, I'm already building my book. You can see the habit code. Simple and proven habit strategies to build good habits and break bad ones. Then copyright page, disclaimer. You see, the templates are there. All I'm just doing is copying and pasting. I'll come here, I'll go to the content, assuming I've worked on it. So I'll come here, I'll copy it. Now I'm copying from my document. I'll come here and paste. And you see, that's it. So I will just start putting it there till my book is filled up. Then I'll come here, I'll copy the question. And I'll copy the question. Then paste in the box. And that's how I keep building my book. That's how I keep building my hybrid book. Then I'll come again, just exactly what I've done is exactly what you'll be doing when you now start creating this hybrid book. So I'll come here, copy, paste. You see this, that's how easy it is. So let me copy another question again. Once the content has been done, all you need to do is just copy and paste. And that's how you keep creating your book. That's how you keep creating your book. So the template, I have built the template already. Then I'm going to tell you how you get on your hands on the template, and you just keep copying and pasting. So if I want to create another book now, I'll come here and I'll just copy it and paste it inside it. Then I'll save it as a PDF. Once I save it or PDF, then create the cover also on Canva. Then I'll upload it on Amazon, and my job is done. And that's how I've been able to create hybrid books effortlessly. So who here believe that this is actually a lot easier compared to writing a full book? Type a yes in the chat box if you actually believe that this is a lot easier compared to writing. Now, I'm not even saying that you have to do this thing yourself. You don't even have to do it yourself. You can actually outsource it and help people do it, and people can actually help you do these things, and you just enjoy the profit, the benefit from it. I've not even spent 17 minutes just to show you an example of how these things work. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of yeses already. Yes. So the steps needed before hybrid book. So number one. So now, what are the steps you need to create an hybrid book? Number one is identify the golden goals. Like I shared with you the habit book, because you saw it in top 100 that gives us like a kicker that, okay, this is a topic that is trending. We can create our own book on it. Then once you identify your golden goose, obviously the method I use to identify my precise golden goose is way more than that. If I go for that kind of habit, competition is going to be a lot of competition. So I will always definitely avoid that top 100 and go for ones that I know that I can dominate in. Okay. So you create that. Once you have identified your golden goose, you create your hybrid book on the golden goose, then you publish it on Amazon. Okay. You publish it on Amazon, then the rest is left for Amazon to do. They will now list it on their bookstore, and anytime somebody comes to Amazon to buy it, you get paid. Now, extra step, if my book is not selling, I cannot say Amazon, okay, help me run advert to this book on your own platform. So we are not taking it to Facebook or Instagram. On your own platform, and sales will start coming in. Okay, and we smile to the bank. So those are the first steps I follow every time. Identify the golden goose, create it, and publish it. Identify golden goose, create it, and publish. So basically, it's like a circle, and that's how I keep building my account. Once I identify golden goose, I create a book on it and I publish it. Identify it. That's the circle I keep doing. So if I give you somebody that's doing it for me, I'll just teach them. Okay, this is how to identify the golden goose. This is how to create hybrid book on the golden goose, and this is how to publish it. And that's it. And sometimes I even publish it myself because that's where the money is. I leave my account to myself and I publish the book myself. And that's how I smile to the bank every single month. So what you need to create is the ChatGPT, the Canva, and the template that I'll tell you how to get, which I've already shared with you practically. Okay, so now you will see that hybrid books are truly digital assets that can work for you and generate thousands of pounds in royalties with virtually zero risk. If you believe that publishing a book, of course, we all know that publishing books are digital assets, but if you now believe that you can do it, that you can actually create hybrid books and publish it, like you understand that anybody can do these things now. Type digital, just type assets. You now realize that this is actually an asset that you can own. You don't need to go and reinvest into real estate now. You don't need thousands of pounds to get mortgage. Type assets in the chat box. Type asset, because now, you see, I've always told people, like, I've never really invested in real estate. Why? Because I have digital assets that I will keep investing in. If I keep investing in my digital assets, my money keeps coming in. I don't need to be paying council tax. I don't need to be paying anything. I don't need to be scared that somebody will mess up the house. I don't need to do maintenance. So I would rather invest more of my money into my digital assets, because if somebody can create a book, just one book, and the book has sold 20 million, I don't want it to be popular like this guy. All I need to be selling 500 copies every month times whatever royalty I'm getting from each book, and I'm fine. So these are true digital assets. So if you have been looking for an asset, so even if you are not even struggling because of long hours, you're not struggling because of CVs or whatever reason, tired of submitting CVs, if you have been looking to create assets for yourself, this is actually how to create digital true assets that can pay you for the rest of your life. And that is why I've been getting paid every month since 2012. If I log into my, let me see my, so that you see that these things actually has been working. It's been working. If I do a search, in my, you're going to see, okay, so this is the last payment that came in. I don't know if you can see it. You can see this is Amazon KDP royalty notification. That is July. You see, that's every month it keeps coming in. You can see it keeps coming in every month. You can see the royalties, and I can go all the way to 2012. I can keep going for the rest of this presentation, because this has been paying me every single month, and that is what I've been sharing with you. You can see this is a book we published. Your book is available in the Kindle store. That's 2021. You can see that's the proof of this thing that I've been doing. I can see 2021 royalty payment. You can, I hope you can see it. That's how this thing has been. These are the result of what I've been doing for 12 years. Okay, and that's why I say it's true digital asset that can pay you thousands of pounds in royalties without virtual zero risk. So with result like this is a student of mine that sent his account, log in his account and shared result with us. See, 2,500. Okay, this another student of mine also logging into his account to share me the results. You can see logging into the account to share their result with me. So are you getting the idea now? Are you getting the idea now? So the IP method is truly the miracle you have been praying for. It is easy to do, less time consuming, and is highly profitable. Now, by now, I believe you understand this new method of making money from Amazon is the only way. You definitely have one question then. How do you become an hybrid publisher and start counting your own pounds from publishing profitable hybrid books? Now you've seen me, I'll share with you everything. You know exactly what I do. You know why I've been getting results from Amazon KDP using the hybrid method. But the question that probably is on your mind now is, how do you now become the hybrid publisher yourself? So that you too can start getting the kind of result I'm getting and the result that my students are getting. So if you have the question, how do you become an hybrid publisher? Type hybrid in the chat box. How do you too become an hybrid publisher like my student and I? Type hybrid in the chat box. Type hybrid in the chat box if you want to start getting results like my students and I. Hybrid. Hybrid. Okay, a lot of people are saying hybrid. Yes, they will also want to become hybrid publishers. Okay, so there are two ways. The hard way is, at this point, I've shared enough with you. Okay, before let me ask another question. With the time spent with me, do you believe I've over-delivered on sharing with you how you can also get paid legally, get on Amazon's payroll legally? If you believe I've shared enough with you, type yes. That actually the time is well spent and you've discovered something beautiful that you can actually put yourself into. Type a yes in the chat box. If you believe the time well spent with me is the time spent is well spent, type a yes in the chat box, because I don't want to. Somebody says yes, you have indeed overshared. Yes, because I am this kind of person that I believe if I want to introduce something to you, then I should take my time to explain it to you so that you know what you're getting into. Okay, so there are two ways you can do it. The hard way, you can actually, with enough things I've shared with you, you can go back to the drawing table and start doing it, trial and error, making mistakes, and probably the next 1 or 2 years you're still trying to figure it out. That's the hard way. But I know a lot of people here are smarter than that and they want results as soon as possible. So I know you will not want the easy way. You will not want the hard way, you want the easy way. So what is the easy way? Remove time wasting trial and error. So you don't have to do trial and errors at all. You can follow a proven blueprint that has produced results for over 12 good years for me and my students. Fast lane to get in on Amazon's payroll, because now you know exactly what I have done. All I need to do is share with you precisely my steps so that you too can start getting results and legally get on Amazon's payroll. Right? And at least what that means is now you're not going to need to work long hours anymore, because you don't need to make so much. You just work the barest minimum. And if you choose not to work again, after you have gotten to the level that you're making more than your salary, you can quit your job and focus on Amazon. Okay. I have an account, my family has an account, because hey, nobody is limiting us. Okay, once I see something, once I discover one golden goose that is working, I'm going to multiply it in other accounts. Okay, and that's exactly what I've been able to do over the years. Then you can also learn from someone who has changed his life and thousands of lives from Amazon income. The easy way that has helped make Tosin 16,000 doing it with lot of limitations. That's somebody in Nigeria. Nicholas make $5,000 in 7 months. You can see he's using a broken screen. Okay, but unfortunately, this is the truth. I cannot take everyone. Yes, I cannot let too many people get access to the easy way. And here is why. I don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry to abuse this income method, as we all know it's easy for such a person to be abused. Okay, I know that a lot of people want to get it, but I don't want to have every Tom, Dick, and Harry get access to it. So there's only so many people I can help get a result, as I always want to be able to help my students directly. So it's also important to me that you can have a one-on-one conversation with me. And if I have access, if I give this to thousands and thousands of people, there's possibility that nobody will get results. Okay, nobody will be able to get access to me. Ask me questions. Okay, so any questions you have, you can just write it down. If you have any questions, just write it down. Then I will address it at the end of the presentation. So, which is why I will only allow very few lucky ones to get access to the easy way. So, are you ready to be part of the lucky few who gets the chance to change their life using the hybrid method, easy way? Type easy way in the chat box. Type the easy way in the chat box. If you're ready to be part of the lucky few that will let into to get access to the easy way, type the easy way in the chat box. Type easy way, easy, okay, yeah, easy way. A lot of people are saying easy way. Easy way, easy way, easy way. Oh, wow, a lot of people have, wow. Okay, easy way, good, 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 good. Easy way. So if you answered yes, then with your permission, I would like to introduce you to the 4 weeks hybrid publishing masterclass, where I will share with you my exact blueprint on how to legally get on Amazon's payroll and determine your monthly income without CV or long hours using the hybrid method. Okay. So here are some students who couldn't agree more because hybrid publishing masterclass changed their lives. See, this is the guy I shared with you earlier, got to $1,000 after 60 days. And this is another student of mine, 332. Like I'm showing you different numbers, so you know that some people start and they keep building it this month and counting. That was just a few days into the month. It has already hit $332. Say, Uncle Femi PM, sir, I just finished digesting your course and must confess I gained a lot of value. Thank you, sir, for making this course this rich. As you can see, this guy say, yes, thank you, Uncle Femi. I really love your teaching in this course. You are the best among all, honestly. Another one said, great results. I'm here. Super excited. 800 is sure this month. So with what will you discover inside the hybrid Kindle publishing masterclass? Okay, number one, we are going to in the week one. So it's split into 4 weeks so that you can take it at your own pace. Okay, we have a platform that we have an arrangement with that hosts our 4 weeks training. So you go through it week after week so that you can get everything at once. Okay, you can buy it as a step by step so that you don't rush yourself. So the week one, we're going to be talking about the introduction to the business, KDP, the business idea, the terminologies, the framework that I've developed that makes me each success with this business, the 5K per month KDP business habit arc. This training, that particular training is life-changing. Then the tools for the trade, then how to create your Amazon KDP account. That's what we're going to do. That's the basic for the week one. For week two, tools needed for researching your golden goose. So now, like I told you, the golden goose, what I try to do is go for where I can actually make money. So it's not all golden goose that you can make money from. Trust me, there are 1,000,001 topics that are golden goose on Amazon, but it's not all of them that's going to make me money. So I've kind of created a system that makes me to narrow down to the ones that I know that can make me money quickly. Okay, that is what we're going to talk about in week two. Then the types of books that will make you more need long term. Now, because I want to create books that I can publish today and will still make me money 5 years time. Okay, that's the kind of books I want to create. Books that are going to keep making me money every single month. Those are the kinds of books I want to create. Okay, so I'm going to share with you how I discover those kind of books. Then I'm going to share with you how to know what topic people are spending money on, so that you're not just wasting your time and creating books that people will not buy. I'm going to share with you how to do that, then how to research your golden goose using keywords and topics. I'm going to share with you in week two. Week three, we're going to talk about tools needed for content research, how to research your content, how to create your outline, how to create your content using AI tools, which is ChatGPT. I share with you in details. Even if you know nothing about the topic, then how to check for plagiarism and grammar errors, which is why I always say that I will not copy directly from the ChatGPT, because I don't want other people to have the same content like mine, and I don't want to have grammar errors in my book. I want the book to be solid so that when I publish it there, I know that I'm going to be getting good reviews. Easy ways to publish your hybrid books without errors and maximum profit. Then in week four, we're going to talk about how to scale your business, how to go from £10 to £100 to 500, 1,000 to 10,000, like that. How exactly I go about this without my business having any issue. Exact blueprint to avoid getting your books blocked by Amazon. Then an unannounced bonus that will make your investment feel like you've ripped me off. I'm giving this in my back so that you'll be, when you see it, you know that it's truly what I'm talking about. Then the last training will be I call it the profitable passive publisher system. That's the aka the other people's method. How to build this mind-blowing easy income business around other people's effort while you concentrate on things you love so that the business runs itself. This is the full training that I could actually sell on its own, but you're going to get access to it as part of the training. So I guess you're already thinking this will cost you a fortune, right? But no, here is why. I don't want the investment to be the reason you procrastinate and tune off. I also want to make sure that you won't be paying as much as you pay to get a certificate for a security job. Everybody knows you spend kind of £400 to get a certificate of security, and I'm actually sharing this secret. I'm sharing this screenshot with you because I actually met someone that's actually spent this much money to get a certificate of security job that you still have to stay in the cold to earn this money that is still limited by time. Happily paid £400 to get a security job, but you won't be paying anything close to that. Okay, which is why I want to take away any excuse you might have and give you and 9 people who wants this real bad and I don't want to miss this hard to find first of its kind income method a chance to get this at the ridiculously pre-launch price of, you're not going to be paying $497 pounds. You're not going to be paying that. You're going to be only the only investment you're going to be making is £197, and you get access to this 4 weeks masterclass where you tap into my wealth of experience over 12 years to start creating your own digital assets, these hybrid books that can put money in your account for the rest of your life. So now you don't need to work long hours anymore. You don't need to start submitting CVs anymore because you can actually start this immediately, and you don't need to be scared of working of 20 hours for just £197 only. For just so all you want to secure your spot immediately, just click on this link and secure your slot immediately. So I'm going to quickly put the link in the chat box so that anybody that wants to, you can just click and go to the page. So I'm pinning the link to the top of the chat so that anyone that wants to sign up right now can just click on the link below the chat and you can easily go to the page. So if I click on it, it's going to take me to the page. You're going to see something like this: how to join the 4 weeks Amazon Hybrid Publishing Masterclass. Click on the button below. Yes, you will get access to the templates as part of the training. Okay, so click on, somebody asked that question, that's why I just answered it immediately. So how to join, click on the secure your spot, then to take you to the page where you can secure your slot. Remember, just 10 people that were given the chance to join. And if you want to also split the payment, we have an agreement with Klarna and ClearPay that will help you split the payments into 3. That's 3 payments, free pay. There's no addition to it. You're still going to pay that £197, but in three installments. That's, you have more time to pay. Okay, so that's it. And so let's go back to the slide. And I'm also going to be looking at your questions. So you can, if you have a question, you can also drop it. So for some people, they will think that, wow, how come it's just £197? I didn't lose my mind, to be honest. I just want to take away every reason you might have for wanting to live without snapping up your copy before the price increases. Okay, so let me help you make your decision to get this blueprint easy. Look at the one-time investment to access 4 weeks Amazon Hybrid Publishing Masterclass from this angle. If all getting on Amazon's payroll did for you is help you build a self-running business that pays you 4 to 5 figures every month, would it be worth it to you? Would it be worth it to you? Obviously, I believe it will be worth it to you. Will it be worth it to you? Helps you achieve total financial freedom and independence without working yourself to death. Will it be worth it to you? It will be worth it to you, I believe. Sleep every night with peace of mind, not worrying about money, knowing fully well that all your bills is well covered every month with your royalties, would it be worth it to you? Give you a rare chance to move more, to have more time to spend with your loved ones, so that you don't lose the same people you are hustling for. Would it be worth it to you? Obviously, it will be worth it to you. Give you a chance to keep your body from being overused and worn out, so that you don't later spend on health issues. Would it be worth it? Give you a chance to live the life you want in the first place when you looking to the UK. Would it be worth it? I believe it will be worth it to you. Or let's look at it this way. Is 197 too much of a sacrifice to make for your freedom, your happiness, your respect, your health, and self dignity? Maybe I believe 197 is a good investment, because what you're about to get access to takes the power off their hands and give it right back to you. You can finally rest when your body asks for it, reduce your working hours to the barest minimum, or even quit and live off what you make from Amazon KDP. But you need to act fast. You need to act fast, because once these 10 persons secure their spot in this masterclass, the price will increase to £497. So you will not say that, oh, Falani is try. So once these 10 persons snap up their slots, then the price increases to 497. Okay, so visit the link on that on the chat box. It's pinned to the top. Just click on it. Then it takes you to the page. Then if you go to the page, you click on secure your slot. Then you can fill your details. Then you also have option to use the clear pay option, which lets you pay for interest-free payment of 49 pounds 25 pence, or use the Klarna option, which lets you pay 3 interest-free payments of 65.67. So is there flexibility in the classroom time for people that does shift? Yes. That's why I said we have a platform where you can get access to any time of the day. Any time of the day, you can get access to it. Okay. So after payment, you'll be redirected to this page where you'll be able to join the onboarding class. So after you've secured your slot, we are going to put you in an onboarding class where we will have a talk to onboard you, so they can have a deeper understanding of how to do this business and be successful about it. Because I realize that there's always a bit of gap when people get a training, they don't know what to do, they don't know how to go about it. I'm also going to be there to onboard you, so that you know exactly how to get results. Okay. Then once you get signed up and get into the onboarding class, just notify the admin of your group that you joined this webinar from. So now you need to make a decision before it's too late. Tell yourself you don't want or need a monthly payment from Amazon with little effort on your part, or make that decision to make the small investment today compared to the value you get and income you will create, and give it a shot right now. If you get access right now, I can assure you it's a smart choice that will pay you for years to come. And if you say no, well, you will still probably spend same amount on something that will not add to your income. So for £197 only for the first 10 people who jumps in within the next 48 hours, you'll be able to get access to the 4 weeks masterclass. So click on the link and you can get access to it. So once these 10 people is signed up, we will be able to, close this and move on. And the slots are already going. The slots are already going. You know, it's funny to me when people have this opportunity, they are always looking for every excuse. Now let's go let's go to SIA, which is security job. If you go to this side, you see that you don't even have somebody to talk to. You just, it's your choice, pay or you don't pay, right? You don't even can after you've paid for that training, you still have to still go to Indeed and start looking for jobs. And when you not get the job, you still have to go for interview. When you do the interview, then you still have to stay in the code. And at the end of the month, you still can't make more than £2,000 after adding extra shifts, neglecting your health, neglecting your loved ones just to put food on the table. So if you have an opportunity to start something that's going to pay you for years to come, then I think it's just a perfect opportunity for you to jump at it. And trust me, we only need 10 people to sign up, and we can close this. So if you are still on the fence, well, some people are snapping up the option immediately. So you can't, well, it's your choice. It's your choice, actually. Mine, I've done the job to present the idea to you, to show you the proofs, to show you people that are already doing it back home, that they don't have access to all the things we have access to in the UK. So you have no excuse, to be honest. No excuse. Just like the sneakers I shared with you earlier, it costs £220, and we will happily pay for it. Nigeria, you will happily pay for that kind of sneakers. Okay, so once you secure your slot, you just notify the admin that you joined this webinar from, and this is how, for the people that don't know how to do that, click on the group name, then you see the members, you see group admins in front. Just click on their name, then you just send a message to them immediately. Okay, so after payment, you'll be redirected to this page where you'll be signed up into the onboarding class. Okay, once you fill the form, you will receive further instructions. Okay, oh no, you don't need to fill a form, just join the onboarding class, then we'll give you more instructions on how to start your week 1. Okay, so this is the platform. Like I said, somebody asked earlier if people that are going to for a shift, will they be able to join the Masterclass? Like, yes, because it's a pre-recorded 4 weeks training. Okay, it's just split out so that everybody can get access to it. Okay, so some people are already asking questions. So I'm going to be looking at the questions and answering some of them. Okay, so I'm going to answer some of them later. So I'm going to look at through the chats, and I'm going to be answering questions, and even the ones that I know that you probably have, I'm going to answer there. So this is a platform. You can see this is week 1. Then you can go to it. Then week 2, week 3, week 4. Then your announced bonuses and all that. So if you're still here because you have few things holding you back, probably you think you can't write. Like I told you, we have a system that is people are going to do that on your behalf. You don't have time to write, so it won't work for you where you don't need time, because you can use the other people's effort method. Yeah, I can't make it work without your help, so it won't work for me. Well, I'm going to be available to you. I'm going to talk about how you can get personal access to me. Okay, so which is exactly why I created these bonuses to tackle the issues, so that I can ethically bribe you and take away any doubt to jump in right now. So the fast action bonus for the first 5 people with the fastest finger to sign up. So the alt niche category. So now this thing, I've actually taken a step further by doing the research, the Golden Goose research for you. And I have like about 100 Golden Goose topics that you can start with. So why, instead of wasting time to master the research method, I have done the research for you, and I'm going to hand it over to you so that you can start as soon as possible. Because I'm sure you're going to thank your stars that you took the step, because I'll show you exactly these categories and the niches that have produced more results for me and my students. So I've kind of gone beyond those categories and niches. I've actually researched and created hundreds of these Golden Goose topics so that you can create your books on. And these hundreds can actually lead to more topics that you can research when you have actually understood how to do the Golden Goose research method yourself. This is valued at £297, but if as a fast action bonus taker, you're going to get it for absolutely free. Then now, for people that be asking for the template, now I've gone one step ahead. You're not just going to be using my template, because if you use my template, you're copying me. So now I put a training together that will give you access to the secret method of creating your own unique interior, so that you can stand out. So it's not going to be Falana Markins template you're going to be using. You're going to be creating your own, so that you're just copying and you're just editing and pasting. You're just deleting the old ones, putting the content to it, save it, and you upload it on Amazon. Okay, if I'm valuing that's £47, but you're not going to pay extra penny. You're going to get it for free as one of the fast action bonus takers. Then 5,000 per month Kindle habit hack. I will show you how to create this habit that will get you to making whatever amount you decide for yourself. So a lot of people, like, there's this problem people have, which is they know what to do, but they are not doing it. Okay, I'm sure a lot of people can understand what I'm saying. They know what to do, but they are not doing it. So this training is going to help us beat that, so that we can do exactly what we learn from this 4 weeks masterclass. Okay, so I'll show you how to create habits that will get you to making whatever amount you decide for yourself. This training alone can be sold at £197, but you're going to get it absolutely at no extra cost if you sign up and be part of the first 5 action takers. And that's why you're seeing my student coming back to give me feedback. So say, I got this 1,000 this month. God bless you, sir, for the course and mentorship. Okay, and he even said something about it here. He said, apart from the fact that I was determined to go through the course completely, another thing that helped me majorly was the mindset model. What you said about why people get courses and don't finish it or implement was very profound, and it helped me identify my problem. Okay, and with that knowledge, I will use it to go back to previous courses I bought on other subjects and complete them. I just finished last night and I was glad. I appreciate the way you taught everything. I was to use this weekend to do revision on it and start publishing next week. See, so that's feedbacks from people that have actually gotten access to it. So think about that. If all Amazon pays you monthly is just £1,000, like my student above, that's £12,000 per year for you, all from a tiny investment of 197 only. Just a tiny investment of 197, and I'm not saying you're going to be paying every month. It's just one payment and that's it. But this income opportunity can actually pay you repeatedly, even if it's 500 every month extra. Of course, that will cover some bills, right? And you know that you can actually build this to like probably 5,000, 10,000, no limits, no limitation. So like my student, just £1,000 is £12,000 in a year, all for the only tiny investment of £197. Now, this is my student, one of my students from Nigeria, all from the income from KDP. He also has relocated to the UK. And you can see, I was starting, I said, when is your flight? Hope you have packed all. He said, good morning, boss. I just entered late Sunday night. I had to fix my CMS here. I'm in Belfast now. And I'm like, congrats. Glad KDP money got you here. You can finally sleep well as you don't tire for Nigeria. Welcome, bro. My prayer is the land will favor you. And he said, amen, my boss. God bless you too for the encouragement. You're welcome. This is actually a student. So I'm not the only one that has relocated based on the income that is coming from Amazon. A student of mine, the same guy that I shared with you, that shared a screenshot. We actually did a live call. He shared the screenshot from his phone. He has made $7,000 back then. But because of his income has grown enough, he actually located. He said he was tired of Nigeria. He's a single guy, nothing holding him back. He packed his load. I was actually the one that actually helped him with his relocation to the UK. Now he's living in Belfast. Those are the kind of result that you can get. Okay, so then you also get access to the hybrid publishers checklist. I will reveal the exact checklist that will make publishing hybrid books easy and fast, because sometimes you can be confused. But we have created this checklist to guide you each step of the way. The real value of this is £197, but because it makes the job a lot easier for you to know where you are at every point in time. But we are taking all the challenges off you. Like I told you, no trial and errors, no time wasting. Real value is £197, but you're going to get access to it as the first part of the first fast action takers. Then access to my private line. You can ask me any question. So for people that are saying that would you be able to get access to me? Yes. Private line reserved for my student online, so that you can ask me questions and get direct answers from me. I believe this is priceless. Majority of trainers don't give their private line out. Why? I don't know. But me, I give my private line because I can defend everything. Any problem you have, I don't need to read a book to fix it. Once you send it to me, I can fix it immediately. And that is why I always give up my access to people. And now you can understand why I said I'm trying to keep it to a limit so that I'm not bombarded with 5,000 messages that I don't know where to start from. Okay, that's one of the reasons I've decided to keep it to a limit so that I'm not bombarded and I don't know what to do about it. Okay, that is why we're keeping it on to a certain number so that I'm not getting worn out. And you can see I respond to my message. I'm not going to keep you hanging for days. I will respond to my message. You can see somebody sending me, please let me have the one you normally charge on to call. I said, I'm out of the country for now. Why do you? I said, I just want to do some thank you on it for being available all the time. And I said, oh, thank you, bro. So that you can see my chat, I always reply to my messages, even from Nigeria, not even before I got to UK. From Nigeria, I reply to all my messages for just 197 only for the first 5 people jumping within the next 48 hours. So for some people that say, oh, can I still join tomorrow? Well, it depends on the slot that's available. So now, if you want to be part of the first 5 people to get access to all these bonuses, then you need to snap up your opportunity now. Okay, so I'm seeing some questions. Some people are saying, how do you do the installment pay on installment? Okay, so I'm going to take you through it. So you click on secure your slot. So if you're paying directly, you just fill the form, then you click on pay. But if you want to pay on installments, there are 2 websites called the ClearPay and Klarna. So if you have an account with them already, you already know what they do. But what the service they render is, instead of paying the lump sum at once, you can pay in 3 installments. So, but you need to sign up with them before you can use that payment method. Okay, you need to sign up with them and use that payment method. Okay, so put your email, phone name, then it's going to take you through the process to be able to sign up. Once you sign up, then you can make the payment. This method are called the buy now pay later method. So they pay us, but you are going to pay them. Okay, you are going to pay them. So I believe I've answered that question. Okay. So after payment, of course, you'll be directed to the onboarding class. You get into the onboarding class. Then after that, notify the admin that you have joined. Then that is how to notify the admin. Click on the group name, then look at the admin names, then send a message to them. So by now you should know you have nothing to worry about if you're truly ready to start making thousands of pounds every month from Amazon when you join me and others doing it. Because if you act fast today, you get access to the 4 weeks training on how to start getting paid by Amazon, access to the profitable golden goose list that I've put together so that you can start right away. Then you get access to my hybrid interior template creator so that you can create your own unique interior for yourself. Then you can get access to the 5,000 Kindle habits training, access to my private line to ask me any question. You will also get access to my brand new training. Now, this is like the I'm letting the secret out of the bag, right? You're going to get access to my training titled the Bull's Eyes KDP method. Okay, it's a brand new training that I'm going to let you get access to if you sign up right now. Then you click on the link. Click on the link. The link is we've pinned it to the top of the comment section. Click on this. Click on secure your spot. Then you can fill the form. And if you want to use the buy now pay later option, which is Klarna lets you pay for interest-free payment of £49.25, or or that's clear pay. Then Klarna, you can pay 3 interest-free payment of £65 67 pence. Okay. Then after payment, you'll be directed to the onboarding class. Then notify the admin of the group you joined this webinar from by following these steps that I've shared with you. Step 1, click on the admin to the group name. Then you see the group members. Then now if you see the group members, you know that getting the numbers of people to sign up is not going to be hard. As a matter of fact, the slots are almost filled up already while I'm still sitting here. Wow. Well, I'm seeing a lot of people saying the slot is almost filled up. Okay. So any questions you have, you can ask. So how do I start? And I hope it won't clash with work. I already explained it to you. You can start anytime because you have a platform where you'll be able to get access to the training. So more questions, any questions, I'm here, I'm answering them. The installment payment is not going through. That might be network. That's not for me. So what are you paying in total? That's £197. It's boldly written. I've been talking about these things. Okay, so to be honest, the 10 slots are already snapped up, but I want to ask a question because a lot of people are saying, can I pay tomorrow? Can I pay tomorrow? We're going to be extending it and opening 10 more slots so that more people can get access to the training. Definitely, I can still handle 10, 20 people at once. So, yes, we'll be opening 10 more slots because the first 10 slot has gone. And I'm going to do you one good. You will also be able to get access to the fast action taker bonuses if you sign up, because a lot of people are saying that they can't do it right now. Some payments are failing, and I can see it for my own back end here. And so we're going to be extending. Yes, for people that are asking if they can pay, if they can pay tomorrow. Somebody said, I'm not prepared for today. Can I do it tomorrow? Yes. Can I book a slot tomorrow? Okay, yes. Yes. Yes, for £197, yes, you will get access to all the package, everything inclusive. I just said it right now. The extra 10 that we're releasing so that more people can join it. For the people that are complaining that the payment is failing, which is beyond my power. Okay, we've done everything in our own power to make sure that everything goes on smoothly. But because of our partners, we are experiencing a bit of challenge with people trying to pay. So I'm opening up 10 extra slots for people that are trying to pay so that they can still sign up. Okay. Yeah, you just have to see. So if you're looking at this whole thing, just ask yourself, how much do you pay for getting a training in SIE? That's £400 to still, after paying, still go and submit CV, still looking for security job. Then they will now still be telling you, unfortunately. Then eventually when you get one, you now start standing at the door. when it's cold, or you have to stand to watch someone if it's CCTV, say for 12 hours or 9 hours thereabout, you are there looking at it like this, you know. Or if it's healthcare, well, you'll be there packing sheets. Well, that's what the country has reduced Nigerians to. But now you have the opportunity to take yourself out of that and live a better life. You have the opportunity now to take yourself out of that and live a better life. Anymore? So I'm looking at the questions. Any questions? Somebody is asking, how do we create templates? Yeah, that's why you're going to get access to the training where I'll share with you how to create the template yourself, a unique one at that. This is it. That's why we build a training around that alone, so that you get access. You'll be able to create your template. So your template doesn't look like mine. It's going to be yours uniquely. Yes, the training is a self-paced training, which means at your own pace, you learn. At your own pace, you understand. At your own pace, you start doing it. Okay? So it's not a rush. You have access to it for at least as long as I can remember. Yeah, so okay, welcome on board. Somebody just posting here. Like I told you, the 10 slot has gone. We had to open another 10 slots so that people can sign up. Yeah, yes. For people that say the payment is not going through, yes, you have chance to pay tomorrow and next. As a matter, we'll make it 3 days for you to pay for the 10 first. But once the 10 slot is exhausted, then we can close the cart, and that means once you go to that site to tell you, sorry, the cart has been closed. If you're trying to make the payment and it's failing, just try again. Okay, just try again, then it will go through. Just try again, then it will go through. Okay. Yes, this on sometimes these payments platforms, they have issues. But if you're still struggling, just, you know what, just reach out to the admin of the group and tell them that, oh, you're having a challenge paying. Okay, then they'll give you alternatives that you can use. Okay, they'll give you alternatives that you can use. Any questions? I'm waiting. Just drop your questions. Any questions you have, I'm here. Drop the questions. Any questions? Yes, for people asking, yes, you can still. We have opened more slots, so you can still pay tomorrow and get one of the slots that's still available. But once the slot is exhausted, the admin of the group will post it there that we are sorry, we have closed the cart. Okay, we have had enough students and we're closing it up. Yes, you will not say Uncle Fenga has not. You will not say I've not tried. You will not say Falanya has not tried. I cannot take everybody. That's the truth. We have a lot of people that want to join. We can't take everybody, but the ones we can take, will make sure that they get results, and that is why we're keeping it at the limit. Okay, that's why we're intentionally keeping it at the limit. And once we get that limit, then we can close. Any questions? Any questions? Just drop the questions, then I can answer. Say after payment, notify the admin of the group you joined the webinar from. Okay. Then once you join, once you know to notify, well, that's what I'm explaining to notify. But someone is saying I've paid, but how what next? So you click on the group. So somebody said I've dropped a question, you have not addressed it. Please drop it again so I can address it. So click on the group name, then go to the ones that has group admin in front of them, then click on the name, then you see message, send just drop a message to them, tell them you have paid, then they'll tell you the next steps to do. Okay. But by that time, you also have been onboarded into the gotten into the onboarding group where I will be there to share more information on exactly how we'll go about the onboarding class. Okay. Please, can you just drop your message? If I've missed your message, just drop your message. Okay, so for people that said they are slow learner, that is why we have the platform. The platform is you can learn at your pace. Okay, there's nobody's gonna be rushing you. You can learn at your own pace whenever you have the time, so that you understand deeply, one step at a time. Okay, so I believe I've answered your question. So click on the link on the at the top of the comment section to take you to the payment page. You don't need to write it down. Just click on the link on top of the comment section. Then you can get access to the page whereby you can secure your slot. What's the next opportunity to join this business? Well, we are still on this one. We are not talking about the next opportunity. We are talking about just this one now. The truth is, yes, you might have opportunity. Yeah, that also reminds me, you might have opportunity to join in the future, but trust me, the investment might be more. Okay, the investment might be more. Like hit the nail while it's still hot, right? Hit the nail on the head while it's still hot. Any more question? Any more questions? Okay, so if you are sending messages, I'm still here, and my assistant is also attending to others. So just be patient, okay? Everybody will get attended to. Everybody will get attended to, okay? We are still live. So for the ones people that are saying that they have sent messages, no reply yet. Obviously, my assistant will get to everybody, okay? Any more questions? So someone say, how can I make 4 installment payments? Go to the page. The first one is ClearPay. So you have to sign up to ClearPay. These are companies in the UK that lets you buy what you want to buy, but pay in installments. Okay, so ClearPay is one of them. Klarna is one of them. Faster Plus, Fraser Plus is one of them. There are lots of them, but the two options that we have to deal with is Klarna and ClearPay. So just go there. If you don't have an account with them, you have to sign up first. Then you can come here and use it to pay. So when are we starting? Of course, we'll communicate that to everybody that has signed up. Okay, so once you go to somebody say, how do I find out where to pay installments? So this is it. Just click on it. This is ClearPay and this is Klarna. Okay, that's it. Once you get to from the page, click on secure your spot. Then you open up these contact information. Okay, so that's a ClearPay and Klarna. Those are the two options to pay in installment. Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions before we call it a day? We've actually been here for 2 hours now, plus. Any more questions? For the people that are saying that they are struggling to make the payment, we apologize. That's technical issues, not from our part. That's technical issues, not from our part. So that's why we have opened more slots for the people that can't get in, that couldn't get in today after the slot, the first 10 slots was snapped up. And that's why I've opened more slots for you guys. Like for another, so if you once you click on the link from the top of the comment section, click on the link. That's the pinned link. Click on it to take you to this page, right? Okay, then secure your spot. Click on secure your spot. Then come here and you see the payment. Then the options to pay in installments, ClearPay and Klarna. Then you use them. If you have not signed up with them before, you have to sign up. It's an app on your phone. Just go to App World, then, or probably Google's Play Store. Then it's going to ask you for some questions. It's going to ask you some questions. So it's going to ask you some questions. You can see you can see this on App Store. It's there. So just sign up through the app. Then you can, once your account has been approved, it's quite easy to approve anyway. So you can see this is it. This is ClearPay. Create accounts, and you can just create an account. Then it's going to approve you. Then if it's Klarna, then you can see this is Klarna. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm just we are done. To be honest, we are done. I'm just answering questions. Okay, there are people that are still dropping questions. I'm just answering them. But we are done with the main class. So if you don't have a question, yes, you can take it an excuse. All right. I think we've spent enough time. If you have more questions, if you still have more questions, you can just chat the admin up with your question, then we'll give you an answer to it. Okay, thank you guys for sticking till the end. I will appreciate you for wanting to better yourself while you're living in the UK. You're tired of working long hours, your body's already complaining, your family is already complaining, you want to do better by them. You're tired of submitting CVs and not getting results, or you just want to have a side income. I appreciate you for sticking to the end. And this is where we call it a day. Thank you, and I hope to see you on the onboarding class that will be open. That will be having with the people that signed up. Okay. All right. So last question. Somebody just asked how to chat with the admin. Click on the Go back to the group that you joined the webinar from. Click on the group name. Okay. Click on the group name. Then you see the members. You see numbers that have group admin in front of them. Click on them, then click on message. That's how you reach out to them. Okay. Click on message, and that's how you reach out to them. Welcome on board. For the people that are posting in the chat comment section, welcome on board. Yes, everybody will be addressed. Okay. Okay. Yes. That's why I said we have opened 10 more slots at the same £197. So somebody just asked now, is the price increasing after the 10 slot? No, the price is not increasing. It's still the same price because of a lot of people saying they are having payment issues and all that. So we increased the slot so that people can still get at the same £197. Okay. We are not increasing it yet for the next 48 hours thereabouts. Okay. Yes, that's a good question. We are not increasing it yet for the next 48 hours. You can still secure your slot if before we close this available slot. You can secure it for the same £197 for the next 48 hours. All right, thank you. I believe I've answered all questions. Thank you, and I can't wait to see you on the onboarding class. Ciao, guys.